What is the simple definitions according to the name of pharmacopoeia? Means a pharmacon, it is also called as a drug or medicines, right? And second things, poio means to make. Means what is the pharmacopoeia? Pharmacopoeia means a drug making or a medicine making. Okay. Then second things, these various types of the pharmacopoeias are present in the all over world. That is the first one is Indian Pharmacopeia, simply it is called as IP. Then British Pharmacopeia, BP. Then United States of Pharmacopeia, USP, and European Pharmacopeia, EP. Okay, these are the various pharmacopoeias are present in the world. Okay. See, second part, what is the importance of pharmacopoeia? Right. See, first, in this book or in these official books having the uniformity and control the standard of drugs. Uniformity means same drugs are present in the same country. Okay, and to maintain and to control the standard of drugs. This book, it is one of the reference book for all over the Indian peoples or societies. Okay, this is the first importance. Second importance, avoid the adulterated drugs. You know about the adulterated drugs? Adulterated drugs means it is the adulterations. In the last lecture, already discussed about the one examples. In the sugar having some white-like crystals of other substances are present in the sugars, right? So it is one of the adulterations or one of the another substances are present in the drugs. Means why it is added? Because to increase the weight of that drugs. So that's why it is added. So in the official book of the Indian Pharmacopeia, such a type of the drugs to avoid the adulterated drugs. This is the second importance. Then third importance, complete the informations on drugs and their dosage form. Means complete informations of the drugs and what is the dose given according to the weight of patients, right? Then fourth one is a reference for the laboratory, industry and academic institutions. Means the Indian Pharmacopeia, it is one of the book, it is a reference copy for all the sectors like industry as laboratories, then academic institutions, they have also refer the Indian Pharmacopeia or IP. Then what is the Indian Pharmacopeia? The Indian Pharmacopeia is the official books of standards for drugs to define the identity, purity, and strength for the drugs imported, manufactured for sale, stocked or distributed in India. Isn't it? See, means Indian Pharmacopeia, it is one of the official book is there and it should be defined. Means to define the drugs identity, to define the purity of the drugs, then define the strength of the drugs. Those drugs are imported over in India as well as it is imported in out of country. Okay, and afterwards it is manufactured for the sales and stocked or distributed in India. See, the Indian Pharmacopeia is firstly published in 1946. Okay, and we take the reference from the British Pharmacopeia. Okay, and then we prepared a supplementary note of Indian Pharmacopeia of Government of India. Then afterwards, the India is constituted, that is the one committee in 1948. Then so that committee to constitute or to prepare the Indian Pharmacopeia at 1955. This is the first our country Indian Pharmacopeia is there in 1955. Then afterwards it should be revised in 1966 and in 2007 and 2010 and then also 2012, 2014, 2018 that it is the current Indian Pharmacopeia is there in 2018. It means what happened? Why it is required to revise some interval of the years? Because the new added drugs or new published drugs are included in this Indian Pharmacopeia for the reference of industry, for the reference of academician, for the reference of peoples. Okay, so that's why every year some changes is there, some research is doing, then ultimately the drugs are coming, and then it is needed to add into the Indian Pharmacopeia. And now we referring the Indian Pharmacopeia 2018. Okay, next. See, what is the informations are present in the Indian Pharmacopeia? That is called as a monograph. Okay, see, what is the monographs? Monographs means, mono means single, graph means measurements or drugs or study drugs or drug study, isn't it? Means single drug study. What is it called as? Single drug study. Okay, see, what is the definitions of the monographs? The drugs or compounds which is included in the latest Indian Pharmacopeia is said to be official substances in the pharmacopoeial terms, and sections dealing with the official drugs in detail is known as monographs. Means details of drugs are present in the Indian Pharmacopeia, and in that terms it is called as a monographs. Okay, then which content are present in the monographs? First one is title, means what is the name of that drugs. Okay, and what is the molecular formula of that drugs, and also molecular weight of that drugs. This is called as a title. Okay, then what is the descriptions? Descriptions mean generally in this type of the drugs are discussed about the various physical and chemical properties, right? Then third things